I love this map. This map's a good map.
Major-esque, isn't it? When they rush down VP inside of the train, outer sight to win a very crucial round in the championship. Map 3.
Absolutely. Try and finish things off with a faster strategy.
If you have good, decent nades when you're ecoing on this map, yeah, you can eco pretty well.
Round number 30, we've made it. 2 AKs, a UMP, Dupree just down to a Tech 9, and Chiari
from 10 minutes, I bet.
It's enough.
Nah.
But can they find it? Looks likely to be overtime at this stage.
God, these guys just put fucking... I don't mind ads, man, but these guys, like, they don't have a lot of tournaments, so they just put ads in just to make money. They're
Looks
just...
likely to be overtime at this stage.
Don't put so many ads in. 2, maybe? 6? God, you're lame.
And into Banana. Not aggressive at Banana, though, mind you. They stop down toward the stairs.
Yeah, Old Inferno was cramped. This one's a lot better. I like this map.
All to play for as Dupree and Zipix, the two with limited weapons. A Tech 9 for Dupree. And the UMP for Zipix will start to work into boilers and apartments. Getting close angles with those weapons will certainly help. They've had more success on B. And again, they'll leave Nico to anchor that B position. It's going to be fast again. Smokes out. This time they're going to push through it. Kerrigan still rotating. Spots one immediately, but they know he's there. Do they swing onto him?
So good.
Not
Kerrigan didn't
Not
die
yet.
here.
Dupree will, but Kerrigan holds true.
Oh my God.
This shot from Alu gives them a chance to push for more, but they back off, and it's over toward B instead.
Yeah, they get the dink in, but can't quite find the frag. Kerrigan.
This is obvious right here. I don't know why they committed back to this right here.
Smoke comes in. Bomb's going back, though. Are they going to push into this one? They are, and Nico can't land the shot just yet.
He may hit Kirby. They're down to 10. He's going to push the smoke. Kerrigan goes for the
God.
range. Timing perfect for Kirby as Nico forced to back off of it. They still get the advantage with HP, but the bomb will be planted. This time, no chance wall bang.
That spam?
Hit device on the second
That spam might have won him the game.
Because it's so much bled away from Astralis
Nice shot.
as Nico gets him on the second
That was
try.
quick.
The repeat back in. Double up retake again, but they've already done good
So
work.
crazy.
For the push at Ruins. And Kiyoshima is going to try and take Banana.
Glaze.
Peek out. Rain. They get it. They get the ball. It's going to be
Ice in
overtime.
his veins, bro.
Kirby couldn't wait long
That's why I
enough.
like
Banana
Rain.
surprised
He's got
Kiyoshima,
ice in his
and that's
veins,
done
dog.
for Faze.
Motherfucker just comes in.
Nico hitting some tremendous shots there as well, the AWP. Good work from
Holy
him.
shit.
I think 2 wall bangs
What
in
a
total.
good-ass game.
And the shot to find the player at Oranges. Good work from him. Buys enough time for his teammates to come through.
Astralis didn't throw.
Planted, and they found one frag, but that's all they get.
Astralis,
They are going
this is
to
actually
overtime.
just a
Everything
really
reset
good
now.
map, man. Nico's playing really smart at B. Even though he's double offing and just staying alive.
The toilet head from what I can see in chat. So off they go.
Hyping the crowd as well.
He loves
Kerrigan is absolutely pumped. Imagine this as well. He lost to his former team, Astralis, in the final of Katowice after they acquired Nico, and now he wants revenge. 3 days of boot camping into that final, and this event, he's ready for it. He wants to be world number 1. He doesn't like the fact that they're winning now that he's gone.
Indeed.
That's actually pretty cool. He gets revenge on his team.
That double up setup. They managed to pull it back to overtime at this stage, reset everything.
Yeah, Rain is ice in his veins, bro.
24 kills to be fair to him.
He's crazy. Started 1-12, 18-18. He's probably the biggest player in the game right here. And Nico,
take a
too.
short break because we've got the time while they run to the washroom. We'll get set in for what is going to be an incredible overtime to decide a championship.
Nico and Kerrigan lost him a couple of rounds, though.
And what a game it certainly is.
Nico best in the world? No. I don't think so, actually. I think Nico's a top, 7 player, top 5 player. But he's not the best, man. He's, nuts, bro. Trust me, he's insane. But I honestly think Rain's a more vital player to that team. I think Rain's the most important player on that team. Because, even when Nico does, it's weird, because when Nico does okay, and Rain does really good, they win. But when Nico does really good, and Rain does, okay, they actually lose most of the time. It seems like Rain, when he's playing well, they win. Because, Rain gets so many fucking impact rounds, bro. Impact frags, it's weird. And Kerrigan's playing hella good, too. Zipix is fucking nuts. All of Astralis' team is actually really fucking good. Their whole team is nuts. Rain's aim is so smooth. His aim is just smooth as fuck. Best player? Can't really decide. Honestly, I have no idea who the best player in the world is right now. It's got to be. I mean, top 5 is. No team's like consistently winning it. I mean, probably Device, since their team won the major. You know, you have to kind of go off like the last major, who's won the most tournaments. Like that's who you rate the best player normally. God damn it, Kerrigan.
Kerrigan certainly soaking in the moment as we head into overtime. Faze just barely hold on and come back from what was a 10-5 start for Astralis. The double up.
Overtime on Inferno. Here's man from the pool to decide who becomes the Starlight champion. $300,000 in the prize pool here. Definitely a premier event. It's always such a cool one. Big games every time.
I think that shit's going to happen. People going out in groups.
Playoffs. Shows you
Strike's not overrated. He's nuts.
CSGO is getting recently. It's so the most competitive, I'd say, it's ever been.
You players say that about Device? Well, they're also not winning tournaments, and he is, so I doubt it.
Top 4.
Device is nuts, man.
Top 10, anyone can win on their day, really.
Yeah, I was going to say top 4 seems to be consistent, but then I look at VP, and that kind of spoils that, doesn't it? Maybe these two right now are the most consistent, but
honestly,
top 10, definitely anyone can.
So top 10 anybody can win the game.
Overtime between Faze and
I was like
Astralis.
talking about the
Double
top 10
upset
teams, or like teams in the top 10. Anybody could literally win a tournament in the top 10, which is insane.
The fact that Nico and Kerrigan were such deep discussion as well suggests they want to try something different with the double up setup toward Banana. Because they've been playing it together. That's been part of the duo that's been so successful. Although a lot of times when the bomb did go down, it was that side of the map. And Astralis is going to
I still think Cold's a fucking god. He's in the top 5 for sure.
And seemingly it didn't work in the last 2 rounds.
Lots of apartments control. This would be another fast strategy from Astralis. Get the control, smoke towards
what's
our
Rain's
side, and then
sense?
flash
He's
over.
not
They'll be winning
1.55.
right now, but Rain, gets a first kill.
How lucky is Glaive in that position to not get taken down by Alu peeking?
Big round right
It's
here.
A flurry of kills go into the ace side immediately after. Device finding 2.
Keeps double upping.
Backs off toward the pit with a smoke out. He'll strengthen that by putting a second smoke, and the boost doesn't work. Alu misses yet another shot. Double up retake on A. They made it work last time.
Top 5 players? I don't know.
Against pistols. This time it's a full buy to start off overtime for Astralis. It's Kerrigan that last time also flanked out through.
Probably my top 5. Snacks, Device,
waiting for that.
Cold,
He's sitting in Boiler, and even if they go
Rain.
this way and don't go through, he could strike. This is so perfect. Waited out, not even. Just takes the first shot. Kierby. He'll take down Kerrigan, and Alu's already bailing. Double up buy in MR3 does mean they have to consider economy.
That's such a perfect call from Astralis. Glaive has sat down and thought, how can I eradicate this double orb setup? How can I make it non-existent? Like we said, Faze can normally sending 3 players towards B at the start. That's why it makes sense to get the apartments control and managing to smoke towards Arch. That takes Alu out of the picture. Flashing over. As long as they exchange equally when they come out of the apartments, they're going to win that round all day long. The double orb setup retake, that is a nightmare. And it doesn't work out for Faze at all.
I don't have Simple in my top 5, now. I think Simple is insane, but it's just... They've yet to really win a tournament. Have they won a tournament this year?
They did save one of the 2.
I would think after that round, you think, okay, they've learned to shut us down now.
Well, not only that, it's the money.
Sharks could be, but he's not there.
They're done for.
Olaf's not performing to the top yet.
Then again, it's Faze on pistols. And
like, I go off based off of their results and how they play during games when they lose. It's like when they're losing, Sharks didn't play that good. Stats-wise, he was at the top, but he wasn't playing that good in the matches that they needed him.
We saw Rain do in the first half and get caught off by Nico. Here we go. Again, fast burst out. Alu has vision this time.
Olaf is getting a lot better.
Certainly enough. Goes for a second, finds it. Nearly sets for a third. That'll bring Rain back over. And he picks up one that baits in Kerrigan at the arch. Never mind that reset because it's a 1 versus 4 and a dink already on the Kierby. Which is a good shot on the Rain, but this should go against him with 1:02. Bomb in his hands. He'll cover off Library.
Yeah,
Nah, I don't have Simple in my top 5.
All at this point, dead now, of course, as Kiyoshima faces from quad. That's what we've been waiting
maybe
to see
Nico,
from Ali,
honestly, in the
from
top 5 too.
Position. Very good at the close range encounters. Nails 2 shots, almost got the third as well, but he almost single-handedly wins around for his team at that point. They come in the rotations, damage inflicted.
I just think Rain gets a lot more frags on gun rounds. Nico gets Nico's hella good on gun rounds too. He's insane, don't get me wrong. He has big rounds, but he gets a lot of ecos too. Like, I want to see... Stats is one thing, but show stats without eco kills. Then I want to see who's leading stats, because that's how you know who is the top statistically during gun rounds. That's like the most important stat. Not fucking only just rating, because you can build eco rounds and then get your rating out. They should be doing that kind of stat. That's the best stat. Gun rounds. Let's see who is the best most kills there. That would be a cool one.
Unsure of where to find an opening. He goes toward Banana there.
Yeah, I think maybe Rain and Nico. I don't know. I'm probably missing a player.
Dodge the flash. Look back. Nico's there. They'll watch this smoke. Who gets the jump? Who guesses first? Nico through the wall.
Fuck. Jesus.
Heard them dropping down, took a guess, and he absolutely
Dennis is top 5 this way for sure.
Yeah, that's kind of sick.
Fawn's not playing like he's in the top 5 lately, which sucks, but...
Still no opening for Astralis. This, the third of the first half of overtime, is very important based on how momentum has gone in this game. And pressure on Astralis, if you ask me.
Who do you think is second? I think Kerrigan on Mirage is insane, is not.
Astralis have said repeatedly they have a Molotov that lands there, but do they anticipate it? Flash entry. New box covered, no one toward coffin.
Kenny's looking good again lately.
It's Nico again in this position.
He didn't play that good in that series, but he played decent, but he looks good, like aim-wise. I still think they're ironing shit out. I don't know why they keep double-upping. It's so annoying. Watch, Rain's going to win this round for him, 100%. Nope.
How do they win this? 1917.
Leaving 2 alive, only for Faze make it 1.
Fate? Astralis doesn't win a single CT round.
No
way,
dude. Kid, but no further nades. They're looking toward ruins. Even if he gets one, they'll all turn their attention toward him. And Dupree's got the gun. IM dot high. Kirby gets the kill. It's the round for Astralis.
Another round.
Guardian the best operator now?
If he's going aggression at the start, right towards the car, getting that first pick, it looks
probably
great.
Actually.
He does damage at the start, but he's in that new box position as well with the AWP. And let you hitting absolutely everything.
Stu's a top 5 NA
He misses
player.
the first shot. That's a cue for the T's to swarm him at that point. Get as close as you can. Even if he gets the kill at that point, you're winning the round. Carrigan didn't get much done up in the boost position. And
Stu has the potential to be a top player in the world for sure.
Now. Pressure now applied firmly to Faze. They switch over to the T side.
Swag's not overrated. He's nuts.
The T side didn't look great before either.
I hope I go to this LAN with him next month.
Anchoring Banana. But as you say, as soon as he gets a new box,
he's one of the world's best
I think Device.
He's a good orb.
Device or Guardian for sure.
Right? But as soon as he loses the control of the top of Banana, that's when they've got serious problems. Carrigan, who's with him, isn't.
I said top 5 player NA.
He's not able to carry the situation. They need Nico to step up there.
Yeah, aside from when he hit a collateral.
And I think he could be a top player, like a top 20 player in the world, too. His potential.
Whereas when Kerrigan was in the new box position, at least he was able to bail out Nico once. So when they came, I would like to see even the CT, if he's going to run that ops, fault the CT.
And that setup doesn't even lend itself to the orb. The fact is, Carrigan's boosted up.
Yeah, what's his name played really good.
At that point, he's behind smoke, right? So what does he do? Nico's there alone. How is that a
Stu,
setup?
Audi, Mix, Rush,
yeah,
that probably is top 5 NA. That's literally my list. I'm pretty sure that I said like 2 weeks ago.
See if it does haunt them in the end, because they're down around, moving over to a T side where, just like Astralis, to be fair, they only accumulate.
Yeah, Mixwell counts as NA because he's playing in an NA league.
Before we hit the overtime position, it's Zippix that sprays down Banana smoke deep.
He is Spanish, but we could still say he's like NA because he's playing in our league.
Device set up towards B this time, Cheney's position.
So
very dynamic
Stream's
player,
insane.
very intelligent in where he goes every single round. It's difficult to shut him down. You might have an idea
of where he likes to play, EU. Smart.
He's going to be in a different place every single time.
Yeah, I don't know why they keep doing the...
Dupree and Kiabi, what we saw on their successful regulation time.
Stanislav's not top 5 NA. He's smart as fuck. Good player, but he's not top 5 NA.
Which the reason I point out is obviously has a differential in smokes and what he can see above them.
The way you judge a top 5 player is if they go to a team, are they going to make your team a lot fucking better? Stewie's going to do that, Mixwell will do that, Elige will do that, Rush will do that, and Automatic will do that.
Enough to send Device packing, but he goes to the wall bang and he'll be setting up a turret.
It's insane that Faze literally wins all 3 rounds here.
Zipex is rotating in. They have got full banana control phase now. Another Molotov just to confirm that. Bombs towards middle, though, so they force
Scream's
rotation
insane.
from the A side. It was Device there by himself.
Shroud's nuts. He just needs a... If he just gets back to his old self, he'll be insane again.
He certainly will be.
Flashes. Zipic. Goes. And it's back up toward top middle range.
Nico's selling this fake right here. Let's see if he gets any kills.
Fast. Kirby the only one inside of pit.
Smart, he didn't die.
Already spots Glaive. He's in a tough position. He can't back up or go forward. He's got players on either side. And surely they're going to take him down, but they don't. In fact, they get Kirby instead. But now the site's open. And 17-17 becomes a real possibility. They're going to back off as well. Save the AWP for Device.
Really nice round there from Faze. Controlled. Patient. They're actually forcing Device back at that point. Didn't lose any men in the process. Molotov's at the top, just using their utility intelligently at that point. They get that. They send Nico in by himself. He keeps 2 players at the B site. He does a good job. Doesn't go
I think
down
Optic could still be as good.
Sure,
Problem is they just don't believe they could be good without Stan. I think he was. I think that team is.
Good flashbangs.
They're just a mental team. When I played with them, they just seem like I don't know. It's hard to explain.
Certainly worth it. They find the orb kill.
They just don't seem that confident when they play.
Device, then. That's going to be damaging for the economy, but as good as ever, it's Device hitting a tight shot there at the boost position.
Good KRB, 32 kills, Jesus Christ. Dupree struggling. They need Dupree too.
Their single op setup.
Dupree needs to play well.
Goes back immediately onto an M4.
Magic's plays hella good. I think he's gonna.
So this determines.
He's just like their. He's like their fucking just clutcher. Magic's plays like their baiter to clean the rounds up, like the late game player. He's their late game player. He literally is on that team. They just say, "Hey, bro, you fucking just be the 4th guy in or 3rd guy in, and you clean the round up for us to win." But he's also their lurk too. Like he can go do other shit on other sides of the map and just be insane. Magic's plays huge for that team. If AC plays nuts, then that team wins. But he's been struggling too.
And Zipex towards that car position. Decent nade to the face of Nico.
Or boosting Device this time. This is the position I was talking about. That smoke's deep enough, there's no difference.
Yeah, Magic's nuts. Swag's not overrated. He's actually really fucking good.
Needs to be careful of this now.
Thing is with Swag though, it's easier for him to do shit in rank S, but against top teams, it's not going to be as easy because his playstyle is so passive. So like when he's in like 1v3s, 1v4s, people aren't just going to peek him. In rank S, people peek him one by one, so he's able to do sick shit.
Device doesn't want to give up the position quite so easily. In fact, blinded. He stays there. Drops off now, though, and he's going to try and go aggressive. To beat them, nearly gets Alu, who turns around.
Get in.
What a 180, and they're going to try and rush down B because he was solo holding it. Alu smokes off towards CT. I think they doubled that.
All because Device died.
Because they're a little bit frantic to try and make it to the site, but as long as they get in, that's all that's going to matter. Dupree
and they're running back B.
And in fact, the rotation
that's insane.
Rotation back. Kiyoshima opens
up.
Bro,
Kyo, look how big of a frag that is by Kyo. Kyo's great.
Completely open.
Great fucking frag, Kyo.
Working that out now as well. Alu coming
that's
AWP.
Insane.
This will be huge. There's one incendiary.
Carry God.
Smoked out of Arch as well. Carrigan holding the flanks. Just needs to stay alive. He doesn't really need
nice
to challenge.
Kill.
He finds one. It's down to the 2 versus 1 now. Zipex up against Alu and Nico. Bomb yet to be planted with 10 seconds remaining.
8 HP for Alu. You wouldn't want another man in this position on the Astralis side. He has no kit. And that is a significant factor. 30 left on the bomb. There is a kit just in front. We see it now, but he's got to find the opener. And Nico this time.
Nico's going to hit a one-shot on him.
Site with an AK. Lethal, as we know. Trying to shoulder bait his way in. Zipex will elevate. Sees the shoulder, but can't get the shot. And it's championship point for Faze, and they are absolutely ecstatic about it.
Look what it means to Nico. That's
Dude, that drop crouch was sick.
Very good calling from Carrigan overall. And
that was a sick call by Carrigan and Kyo. That was insane.
They found the draw. Astralis have enough for an AWP.
Holy fuck. That's a crazy round, dude.
Just a pistol. Same story for Zipex as well. This could be it. Faze could be walking away with their first Premier tournament.
Carrigan's a good IGL, but for Kyo to get that kill is huge, man.
To do it. But Astralis, I don't think they're going to give in so easily. Let's see what Device can do with the AWP. The pressure's on him to perform here. He's going towards Banana. No one giving anything away from Faze just yet. They're holding up in a tight default. Want to make sure they deny him any vision.
Such a sick fucking feeling when they win, probably.
One of the other players who's got a proper weapon.
Especially for Carrigan to beat your old team.
Here comes Kiyoshima. A key duel towards the apartments.
Kyo MVP of the series? I think so too. Honestly, he's getting huge frags.
With Kirby as well.
Rain was insane. Ollie was nuts. They're all nuts, man. They all had their moments. Their B-hold was shit though on this map. Nico kept doing double opping. I don't know why. He literally could have lost them the match.
We see a championship for Faze. Molotov and Flash device forced back in the site.
It's getting tense now. Just trying to bleed out the CTs. They know Glaive's on a 5-7. That's a great bit of intel for them. They know a full execution.
Dupree wasn't playing well.
But that's where Device is waiting towards that B side of the map. Difficult position to walk from. He goes back towards Emo here.
When Dupree plays well, it's going to be even harder for Faze to win too.
As well. Carrigan looking to find Glaive. He knows he's only on the 5-7 here. This exchange could decide it.
Especially if he opens up the archway. Super
fucking Keo, dude.
Starts off Carrigan. Excuse me.
Oh,
Carrigan
he almost
goes down.
killed him.
Jesus. Dupree. And they are bringing the bomb back over toward A. They're going to try and take quad side. It's just Glaive with his 5-7. Huge position to be in. In fact, it's 2 5-7s and an all. Headshots,
dude,
but no kills. Alu,
Yep.
with the bomb going down, may have done it for Faze. Zipix will start the way. And Dupree, or rather, excuse me, Device this time.
Nico's in such a good spot,
going
too.
to be very late. Crowd's loving it for Faze. Nico, the addition, Carrigan, the in-game leader. They finally look for a team. What a shot, though, from Zipix. He'll go on to the AK. And Device needs to be extremely good on the way through. Knows one's in the corner, hits it! Incredible, but no way, it's done!
That's insane,
They take down Device.
Hey, that's dope. Good for them.
Clan, with all the tools, will extinguish the chances of Astralis to repeat, and they go 1-1 in finals and get their revenge.
Katowice was their first grand final.
Fucking Alu, dude. Alu got the last two.
Nico found it for them there. And the second showing of this lineup, they managed to find the Grand Championship as well. Amazing performance from Faze. What a final that was. Overtime in the third map. 3-0 on the T side, where they struggled in regulation as well. Amazing game. And I have to commend Faze overall. What a project this is turning out to be.
See, Astralis is still cool about it. Good for them.
We said forever they were the rejects, the outcasts of various teams that had so much individual skill, but never the right parts or pieces to the puzzle. You bring in Carrigan, he knows what he wants.
Carrigan's hella happy.
And finally,
same with Nico.
Despite trying to in the past, they get Nico on board, and they, atop the world, take down the world #1 to win.
What a good-ass game, bro.
Stuff.
Nico's hella happy. Good for him, dude.
Nico's going to lead the way. It's Faze that win in Star Ladder.
That's pretty dope. All right, Carrigan. Carrigan needs to, like, tone down that shit, though. Dupree has IRL issues? What do you mean? That's pretty dope.